Welcome back to Prosecco and Nuts. We are here at beautiful Revolve Furnishings, eating salty nuts from our finest, which you can pick up at your local Walmart, and drinking our favorite Prosecco, La Marca. And in the meantime, Liz and Lena's Prosecco is looking a little lackluster. Look at mine, shimmer, and theirs is not. So they're going to add some Papa Ball Shimmer for Prosecco into their Prosecco while we talk about the Independent Spirit Awards. So it's the day before the Oscars. It's usually the same peeps, same carpet. It's more for independent films. It's not as obviously prevalent and not as holy cow as the Oscars. Oh, Lord, so pretty. Liz's shimmers over the top here. But it's worth mentioning because it's the third year and it really is the Oscars for the independent film industry. So I really loved, my favorite was again the gal who plays Michonne on Walking Dead, Denai Guerrera, and she to me looked incredible.
I think she was my best dress on that carpet besides Allison Janney, who wore this beautiful pink. And we're gonna go into the Oscars, and she looked phenomenal as well.
Right, she was in that custom,
just like you said,
the whole season.
Yeah.
Well, she won every award for her role as in I, Tonya, as Tonya Harding's mother.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
so she won every award.
Yeah,
everything she's won, and she deserves to look amazing as she does.
She does. Anything else to mention on the Independent Spirit Awards? Like it's kind of
I
flies under the radar.
But
no,
it's bullshit. Nobody watches it,
no,
but it's worth mentioning.
There's somebody that works in movies. It's not bullshit. So
it's not bullshit.
I think it's a great award show for anybody that does create independent films. This is a really good. And there's a lot of celebrities that did come on the red carpet because they're trying to feature and focus more independent films. So
I just want to get a rise out of you. Bullshit, it's film, man.
Yes.
Anyone who gets a movie made and people to see it, that's a good thing.
It is. It's a good thing. Exactly.
And that leads us to the big one.
The Oscars.
Creme de la creme, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
we'll put the iPad here so that we can just kind of flip through what we did like.
Right, and then we'll put the links on so we'll show you the photos that we're looking at.
Exactly.
But the Oscars, that's the biggest night in Hollywood. It's the biggest red carpet. Although, as we said when we talked about Black Panther, those mofos, that was the best carpet ever. But the Oscars, close second. There were some beautiful looks. Lupita.
You know what? Before we get into that, I'm so glad for the Oscars they didn't do the Time's Up movement. I'm so glad.
Okay.
They look a
we
bit more
didn't
creative.
talk about that
so glad.
since we talked about the Brit Awards and the BAFTAs. So, you were happy about that?
I'm so happy.
But
I don't think the Oscars, at least wear the Time's Up pins, okay? Maybe try to do that.
Yeah.
But this is couture fashion. I mean,
true.
I'm not wearing no goddamn pin.
But a lot of
unless Versace gives it to me.
Yes, they were.
A lot of the speeches were geared towards the movement, though.
So I want to ask you guys, what do you feel about the political speeches? I'm over it. I'm not over causes. Obviously, I'm a human being, but I don't know that. That's the place to thank the Academy, which they all do.
Yeah.
And the moviegoers, which they all do.
Which Jimmy did a really cool thing this year. Did you watch the thing?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Did you see when he took him across the street to the theater and they all freaked everybody out?
I loved it.
See, that's thanking the people, which I thought was very cool.
But back to the Time's Up movement, though, what I did actually appreciate, the older lady in
Three Billboards, I was just going to say.
Frances McDormand.
So
have you seen that movie?
Not yet, but I want to.
You need to. It is fantastic.
I want to.
But what she did say in her acceptance speech about the inclusion rider, and for those of you that don't know, I'll include what that actually means. But it is more or less allowing people, they won't sign a contract without anybody of diversity or color or anything like that, or women, they won't sign up for the job or sign a contract for a job without including those people. And Chadwick Boseman, actually, he is one of the
she said earlier needs to be in her bed. Just a reminder.
Yes. He's the first one to sign a contract, including that in his contract.
Love him.
Really? So, yes.
Love him.
Which is absolutely amazing. And I think, yes, I'm sick and tired of hearing about the Time's Up movement because I don't feel like anybody's doing anything. But when something like this is happening, that's amazing.
Guess what, though? We're the people, so I'm always going to play the devil's advocate. We're on the other side. Maybe Hollywood hasn't made the change yet to the women, and that's why they're going to pound it into the pavement until they say, okay, now we've made our point. It's
Yes.
come across. There's equality. We're going to be paid the same. Because you have to agree, there's some female actresses that are way more talented than some of the guys out there, and they just don't get paid more because
Can
of
I
the...
give you a little example that
Yes.
Jimmy Kimmel talked about?
Yeah.
You may have heard it if you watch the Oscars.
Yeah.
He talked about Mark Wahlberg and
Yeah.
Michelle Williams.
Yes.
Having to do the reshoots on their film.
Yes.
And Mark Wahlberg got paid $1.5 million for his reshoots. And Michelle
They're-
Williams
got
got a
paid
per diem of
$1,000.
$80 a day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
$80 a day she got a per diem. So Jimmy Kimmel's joke was, so Mark Wahlberg donated all the money he made on the reshoots to a women's movement.
Oh, wow.
So he said, Michelle Williams, what are you doing with your $80? Cough it up.
Really?
Well, which
Just
is
as a joke, right?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that he did that. But that's what I'm saying is
Yeah.
we the people may be sick and tired of hearing about all this whole thing, but they just want to really make sure that their
And I
voice
need
is
to
heard.
clarify, I'm
And-
not sick and tired of women's movements.
Not
I'm
at
a
all.
woman. I'm not a feminist,
Of
not for
course.
the most part, but I am a woman, obviously.
Of course.
But I am sick and tired of all of these beautiful platforms
Yes.
honoring film,
Yes.
talking
Yeah.
about politics.
I agree.
If it's not Trump,
It's
a
something
women's
else.
movement, which
Exactly, and I agree with you. And I think that's why I'm
it's just
sick and
so
tired
much.
of hearing about it
Yeah.
because it's just so much negativity all the time.
And I don't
very
mean
true.
the Me Too, and I don't mean women's movement shouldn't be
Yes,
talked about,
absolutely. Oh, yes, yeah.
or men's movements, or anything that is good in the world. I'm just saying, is that the platform? That's what I want to pose to you.
Yeah. No, I
It's
completely
not always
agree.
the platform.
Hey guys, it's not like, this show tonight isn't going to be as good because Drew and Kelly aren't here.
I know.
We just do a great job.
Those assholes aren't here to shut us up. Because you know what Drew would be doing right now?
He'd be
Moving
like,
on,
"Moving
ladies.
on."
Moving on. All right, so talk to me
so-
about your favorites on the carpet.
Okay, so I don't know how to go through because there was a lot that was
There
my
were so
favorite.
many
And
beautiful
I think
things.
there
yeah.
was so many that we loved because we actually saw color.
We
We
did.
did.
We
Tons of
did.
color.
Color.
Okay, speaking of color,
And we saw different
Whole
hair, which
couture.
I thank God.
Yeah,
that
there
whole
I
was
know.
so
race,
much that
like-
we saw.
I'm going to
so
do a
was.
first word.
Go
First
ahead.
word that comes to your mind when I say Viola Davis. Go.
Oh my gosh, bold.
I don't know what to say about it, honestly.
Hubba Bubba?
Yeah, Hubba Bubba.
I'm just saying, she's beautiful. She's
I
amazing, but
love
her
her.
dress was bubblegum.
I love
It
her,
was- it
and
was bold for
everybody
her.
loved it, and I'm not sure what I thought. I did like her purse, though.
Her purse was killer.
I did
You
like
want
it.
to
Do
try
you know
to
what?
find out
I
who
think
did it
everybody loves her, so it's hard to criticize what
Criticize
she's
something
wearing.
she wears.
Okay, next, I'm going to say,
Okay, no.
we
Let's-
talked about Lupita. No.
No. Let's try not to rush through this because we loved a lot.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
talk about what
Okay.
you love.
Okay, let's go
Okay,
for it.
next,
Okay.
let's go to Nicole Kidman then.
We didn't finish
Oh,
Lupita.
we didn't finish Lupita. Oh my
Lupita
gosh.
was wearing a
Just gotta
Talia
talk about Lupita.
Versace.
Yes.
Yes, because I feel bad because last SAG Awards I talked so much smack
Her
about
ashy skin.
her ashy skin.
She's got the
You
J-Lo
know what,
glow
you
now.
guys?
She's got the
Lighting
J-Lo
plays
glow.
a big role in how sometimes
No,
these
it was
celebrities
ashy.
look.
No,
It's
no,
gotta
no,
be
no.
the lighting.
I compared that same
Who goes
photo.
to an award show with ashy skin?
I compared.
We can
all-
stand
I
here
compared
and look
that
ashy
that
and come to
photo
the light and look
everything
gold.
else she wore on the red carpet. It's not even close.
Really?
No.
Maybe she woke up like that. I'm just saying. Now she's
That's
got
not
the
a good
J-Lo
way to
glow.
wake up.
Now she's got the J-Lo glow,
She
and we
does.
love her. I actually thought
Golden
she
black is
looked
gorgeous.
like
Liquid metal.
liquid
Yes.
metal. She looked
Yeah.
like the Oscar itself.
Yeah,
She
did.
was breathtaking.
Okay,
Okay,
next. Who do you have?
so
next?
then I have Nicole Kidman.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Oh
Because
my
you didn't like
God.
that.
I did not like that.
I'm in the
I
middle of
love
that.
the color. I love that she did something finely different. I just didn't like the bow in the front. I wish it was in the back. That's it. That's it. Maybe she's too skinny to wear it in the back, and that's why they
No.
covered her bones. But
Nicole
I don't
Kidman,
know.
I think you agree
The
with
color
me on
was
this.
stunning
We talked
on
about
her.
this a little bit earlier. This year, she pulled it out of the park. Every award season, we talk about so much crap about
Hashtag
what,
new stylist.
what she's
I
Hashtag
think she has a new
stylist.
stylist.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah. But I think she looked like the epitome of avant-garde on a red carpet.
What did we say was her
That's
designer?
what that is
Oh, we
to
couldn't
me.
find the
We couldn't
designer.
find the designer, but I think it's Oscar de la Renta. But we couldn't.
She wears a
I
lot
think-
of Oscar de la Renta, but
yeah,
she also wears
most of the
Conchigo.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think she again needs to be on top of a wedding cake. Like she is the epitome of avant-garde. I don't know
I'll never
anyone
have a
else
white
that
girl
could
on
wear
top
that.
of my
I
wedding
think,
cake.
and
so.
also for me, like when I saw her on TV, this photo,
I think it was beautiful.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, the photo doesn't show it as much though. But when my husband and Mike were watching it on TV, they're like, "Why do they color her hair the same as her skin? Like she needs some type of." I liked her better when she was more of a strawberry blonde than like
Same.
a white
Oh, yeah.
platinum
I
kind
gotta
of.
tell you, I agree.
Because she's getting older, you don't see those.
The wrinkle, I get. Well, I mean, as you lose weight too, it shows a lot in your skin and in your
Wow,
face.
she's
Her
got-
skin.
She's bones, man.
She is. She
But
needs
I
to
think
pump-
for once she looked
She does. She looks amazing.
avant-garde.
She looked good, but
she
I
didn't
just-
look like anyone else on the runway.
No.
She looked like
Something
the
different.
finale. She looked like avant-garde, and that's why I think I like it.
Yeah. The
'Kay,
color was awesome.
So
I love
what do
the
we got
color.
next? How about J-Law? Ooh, Jennifer Lawrence. What do you
Oh my
like this
god,
one?
she was a little vixen. I just love that
She
woman.
was vixen.
I love her.
Is the Oscars a place to be a vixen?
You know what?
Just
though?
putting it out
She's
there.
not up
me-
for an award though.
She was
she's
giving out
got-
the
She was a
award.
presenter. So
And
I
she
had
was
that
fun.
conversation in my house. It was like she's not up for an award, so
No.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
You know
she
what
was
I'm gonna
gold.
say?
I
There's
love the
one thing
gold.
that I have to say
Gold.
though. I'm
Beautiful.
sorry. So this whole red carpet, I actually saw a lot of sequins.
Yeah.
And if you go back last year, BR was giving me shit for wearing sequins. So
And then this year, liquid metal is done.
like
I thought her
Hashtag
dress-
bling brought us together.
Yeah, bling and bubbles.
yeah,
Yeah,
there was so much sequins on this red carpet. I couldn't
But
believe
those
it.
are not sequins.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
they are.
Oh,
They're
they are. I
beautiful.
thought it was chainmail, like metal.
No, that's what
not
I
this.
loved about the
Yeah,
dress.
but it
I
falls
loved
like
her
metal.
hair. I loved her bold makeup. it
Listen,
was
I
very
like sequins.
avant-garde.
I got sequins.
Oh, I know you do.
I'm just
I know
I'm
you
just
do.
making a point that last year.
Hey, you know what though?
I
Everything-
did trash talked your sequins. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, you
Oh
did.
my god.
Damn.
Yeah, she was
You
one
did.
of my favorites, and I
Well,
love
none of
her
my
hair.
favorites were sequins. Actually, I love this. What's her name?
Gal Gadot.
Oh,
Gal
my
Gadot.
Wonder Woman.
So
Oh.
I love the dress, but this necklace that was what 1.5, almost $2 million.
Yeah, that Tiffany,
This
beautiful
Tiffany.
necklace.
I didn't like it with this.
It's
And
lost
She
with
had
all
to
the
have
bling
like
on the
6
dress.
bodyguards anywhere that she went because of this necklace. But I like the dress. I just
I
didn't
love
like it
the dress.
together.
Me
Hair
too.
and makeup.
Hair and
Yeah.
makeup, like I said before in my other segments, if you guys will notice in every photo that we're going to show,
Sequins.
you're going to see a bold part.
Beautiful.
You're going to see gorgeous waves or a
Get
part
off
in the
my
middle.
kids
and
about the
sleep.
sequins, for
You're
God's
just
sake.
going to keep going on with the
For
sequence, I
God's
tell
sake.
you.
Oh my God. Okay,
I love
moving
her.
on. Okay, can I say Mary J. Blige?
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
Oh.
White on that chocolate skin
Can
is
you
gorgeous.
stand it?
Yeah. Oh, that was
She
beautiful.
was
Oh,
perfection.
Liz is shaking. Nobody
You
wants
don't
to
like
see
her?
this.
No,
Yeah?
no, I don't. I'm not. I don't know.
You are getting fired.
I don't know. She was not my favorite at all this award season. No, absolutely not. No.
Her song was beautiful.
Her song
Yeah,
was
her song was
beautiful.
her
Her
performance.
performance was
That's what
very
she
cool.
does.
Perform.
But that's what she did that night.
But she can't work a red carpet.
I know what you're saying for her, like, you know what, I know this is really bad to say, but as I said, where I was watching with my husband Mike, and he's like, it's just something about a tattoo on a woman to look elegant
We
on a
talked
red
about this
carpet.
last
Last
segment.
week
did.
we talked.
He's like, with a white dress like that, take some of that
Take-
makeup, cover it up,
Cover
look
it up,
elegant.
look-
She just
yeah.
looks rough for the dress, kind of, right? But
She-
she's
it's like
beautiful.
she
she's a
went-
powerhouse.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her music, and
Yeah.
I thought she's beautiful. It's just the way she put it together. I get where you're coming from.
She was representing. That's all I
Okay,
can say.
cool.
So-
All right,
Who-
my
who else?
favorites. Oh my gosh, Timothy Chalamet.
Oh,
I
my
love
God.
that kid.
That kid
Call
is
me
so
by your
adorable.
name. Oh,
It was
Okay, you know
such a
what?
good
I
line.
am. You know how I am about the white or white? This was actually
spectacular.
Yeah, it
and I
was.
love that his
Beautiful.
suit was slightly off-white and the lapel was a brighter white.
Yeah.
And the shirt was a brighter white, but the suit was a little bit more vanilla colored.
Yeah.
And with his black patent boots, this kid, he is 17 years old.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure to be put
He
under for
was
your first big
Incredible.
film, right?
And I love that he took his mama.
I know.
That's his
Oh my
date.
gosh, melt my heart.
I
know.
love him.
I have a
He was
question.
amazing.
Do you know the guy that got up and won the award for this film? He was an older gentleman. Did you see his shirt? It looked
Yes,
like it was his
he
face.
had his picture on the front.
His, right?
Yes, it was
I
Timothy's
knew it.
picture on the front.
No,
Wasn't
I was-
that
I was
gorgeous?
just meaning
it
to
was a
ask.
white dress shirt with a black faux,
Yes.
like black, so
like
it
a
was
newspaper
caricature.
photo. It
Yeah.
was really, really
oh, that's
cool.
awesome.
It was beautiful.
You know
His
who
face.
else wore white? The white or white that I do not like. So this is really good.
That's
It
good.
is.
Timothy is good.
Jordan Peele, who won Best Director
yeah.
for
Yes.
Get Out,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
I absolutely love this movie.
Yeah.
This movie is
But
crazy.
have
he
to see
wore
that.
a white shirt with like this ivory jacket, and
It didn't work.
It's
Hated
because,
it.
but you know
Hated
what?
it.
He didn't like the whole
Hated
thing wasn't together enough.
Right.
hated
But
it.
can I just say,
So-
along with Timothy Chalamet, his partner in crime in Call Me by Your Name, right? Army Hammer.
Oh my
In the
god.
red
the
velvet. So they are my
Yes.
1 and 2,
Yeah,
hands
yeah, yeah.
down.
Yes.
Yes.
Best man.
And my
for
honorable-
Sure.
And
three
he's kind of
mention.
hot for a white guy, yeah.
He's super hot.
Yeah.
Not Timothy, he's
Not
17.
white guy.
No,
We're
no,
talking
no.
about Army Hammer. in his red velvet.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I
speaking
heard-
of
I
hot
know a lot
for
of
a
my friends
non-white
have
guy,
seen-
Michael Strahan in his gray velvet. So those are my top two. Oh,
Yeah.
I
Michael
can't even
Strahan,
speak.
those muscles, like,
Oh,
Woo!
guys.
woo! Prosecco
Cool
right
down a
now.
little bit.
He was
Okay.
in a gray velvet tuxedo. Okay, listen to me right now. Gray velvet tuxedo with black lapel and his like 8'10"ness and his like boom and his bun. His,
Yeah,
baby.
You
What
have
did I
no
say?
idea
Black
how hot
man
it
in
is up here right
fashion.
now.
Yay.
It's hot
Thank
up
you.
here.
Just
So,
saying.
you know what though?
What else you gotta
One
say
guy
about the
that
Oscars?
didn't look good at who was black and wore velvet, which I was so disappointed. I forget what this
Oh,
guy's
the guy
name
from
is.
This Is
Black
Us.
Panther, right?
No, he's not
No,
this.
this is us.
No, not all black people look the same, VR. This is the guy
What
from
did I
Get
say?
This is the guy from Get Out.
Oh, get out.
And Black
Get Out.
And
Panther.
Black Panther.
Oh, God.
So look at this. This is like
Did I
wait,
say they look the same? I'm half black. I'm not saying nothing about looking like
just
nothing.
joking. Just joking.
Jesus.
Well, look at
Okay,
these pants.
Spicy Drew. Drew,
at
where
So,
are
you
you?
know when I
It's
go,
like when you
I
go
need
to
you.
and then
your
like
junior
his
high.
pants start crawling up his crotch, and then they're
Yeah.
like higher in the front,
I
and
hate
then
it. I
lower
hate it.
on the sides.
And I'm surprised like
Not
his stylist
flattering at
because
all.
being as many awards as he was up for.
Or yeah.
Black Panther,
Of
And
course.
he looked
Get
good
Out,
in Black Panther.
Oh my God, yeah.
and
They all
this
did.
like oh.
His
Yeah,
pants don't
not-
fit well.
that's not
I don't know
very
who the designer
Okay,
was.
so anybody else you want to talk about?
No, I think I got my list. The boys were
You?
my most important thing.
Me, of course, Jennifer Lawrence, which we already talked about. She was
Yeah.
one of my favorites because I think she's a sexy vixen. Jennifer Garner made a good comeback. I
Eh.
haven't seen her for a long
Eh.
time.
No, she's
She-
single.
Give me a
looks-
barf bag.
She looks single.
I don't want to barf in these.
Oh.
Beautiful. Our
She's
finest
single
nuts.
now, but she's never looked this good
She
on
hasn't.
any red carpet ever.
She looks ridiculous.
Pre
Wait a
and
minute.
post.
You still love that color on Nicole Kidman, so you have to admit that's
It's
a
not
gorgeous
the same,
dress.
It's not the same color.
No.
It's almost
but
the same
it's,
color.
it's
No.
yeah, it's almost, but
Yes.
not the same. That was like a
Deep, deep blue. I
yeah.
get it, but this
her
royal
face,
blue,
I agree with you. Something's wrong with her face. Like she looks like Hilary
Something's wrong
Swank.
with this whole
it's very
picture.
masculine. That's all. Her jawline is just very square.
She now
but I just still think
is the
she
new
looks
Hilary
really good.
Swank.
I think she looks good.
Jennifer Garner's the new Hilary Swank.
Post. What Ben Affleck?
Breakup, yeah. Post
She
breakup.
looks good.
She looks fine.
She
I
looks
think.
good.
I
She
just
looks
love
good.
chiffon.
I just don't like the dress. I love chiffon.
Yeah.
I just don't like this dress.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too promy.
Well, speaking
Well,
of chiffon, I loved Zendaya.
Oscar
in-
is the prom of movies.
Well, it is, but you know, speaking of chiffon, I did love Zendaya in her dress. I think it's gorgeous.
I
that
don't know
flowy
why she
off
was
the
there,
shoulder. I don't know why she was there
Why
either.
was she there?
No,
Maybe just to show off her dress.
That's what
I
people are
don't
gonna
know.
say about us. Why are they there?
Yeah,
Her
I
skin,
don't
Why
know.
are they
her
there?
glow, everything, and then Sandra Bullock. She was one of my.
Look it.
I
Arm and
liked
Hammer.
her.
Awesome.
Pretty fly for a white
You're gonna
guy.
be Arm and Hammer in that pretty soon. Would you just calm down?
I
a
know.
little bit
I
there,
can't
woman?
stand it. It's
Well,
red
I mean,
velvet.
it's not too
Look
often
it.
that I like a white guy, so
We'll put the picture up for
it
you.
looks pretty good.
Yes,
Say,
you'll probably
who
like
else
it.
was next?
I just
Anyone
like
else?
Sandra Bullock's hair. I love that she came with the
Beautiful.
sleek
Yeah.
part in the middle, bold, straight, like I mentioned previously. That's
Are
all
we
coming
agreeing?
back.
Oh my gosh.
And
We're
I
agreeing.
love that they're all going to be in a movie together, and I can't wait to see
Who?
that. Ocean's 8, like
Oh,
Nicole Kidman, Sandra
yes,
Bullock,
yes.
like all of them.
Sarah Paulson. Oh,
Yeah,
Girl
that
power.
would be really
Yeah.
cool.
Girl power.
I love
So yeah,
it.
just I love
Okay.
you know that the hair is changing,
Well,
the makeup's changing.
Yes,
and
it is. Thank God.
thank God I'm over
Thank
the beach
God.
waves, the
And
frizz,
I'm
and all
over
that.
the dewy.
But J-Lo came in
sweaty-
beach wave.
Huh?
J-Lo
She
came
did-
in beach
she
wave.
doesn't really
She
count.
can rock anything though. She's just a different breed of woman.
I
Like
love her.
she's just a fierce, you know, woman. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
She's creating her own movements right now, all about women empowerment, all that stuff.
I love it.
So yeah, I just like her as a person. So I think
I
she's
don't
pretty
know.
funny.
I
But
guess
yeah,
so.
I'm just loving that. And then my
I think-
worst was.
I think you guys like
Salma
yeah.
Hayek.
I don't have.
What
I
was
think
it?
all my best were what you guys mentioned. I don't think
What were
there's
your
one.
worst? What was your worst?
my worst wasn't what the dress or the outfit was.
No,
like-
wait 1 second. 'cause
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Oh,
So
fine.
we didn't talk about Taraji. Allison Janney, of course, I
Oh,
mentioned at
God.
the beginning,
She's
and
my
that
favorite.
red outfit was beautiful.
Taraji. Sexomatic.
looked really good.
Sexomatic.
It was a
That was
lot of
gorgeous.
women, and you can see this in a lot of the red carpets. They talked
Absolutely.
about all the white. I'm not a big fan of Jane Fonda, so everybody loved that outfit. So I'm not going to talk trash about it. But I didn't. That was not necessarily my favorite.
Right.
There was a lot of white outfits that looked really amazing.
Yeah.
on
The
this
one
red
that played
carpet.
Tanya. I always forget her name.
Margot Robbie.
Yes, her white dress was stunning.
Yeah,
I think that was
it was
beautiful.
beautiful. There was a lot
I
that
love
happened.
the little
drapey.
floral
So-
drape on the sleeves.
Before we get to our worst, I think that good job, Oscars. You guys
Yes.
got it. You guys did not disappoint. So thank you very much for doing that. But let's take a break, refill our glasses, and then get back to our worst.
You got
Oh,
it.
There's a couple
We'll see
of
you in a little
them
bit.
that
Stay
are
tuned
quite
for
a
that.
nightmare. So let's do that right after the break.
Absolutely.